Welcome back to Second and Short. It is Monday, February 26th, 2024. The NFL Combine begins today. As you're listening, the drills don't start until Thursday, and then they'll conclude next Sunday. But we'll have a ton of interviews, tons of news coming out of the Combine this week. Spring training is in full swing. Every team has played at least one or two games as of now. We got the announcement of the inaugural Spring Breakout, which is a showcase for the best prospects in baseball. And we also have a few things happening in college football, including some fun information about College Football 25 from EA Sports. Colin, how are you feeling today?
Feeling great.
Yeah? Anything changed around here?
Yeah, we
got a glove.
got a nice gold glove.
Got some books.
Magazines, books.
Anything else?
Still got the lava lamp. Pretty sick.
Anything else changed?
Your hair.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I guess it changed a little bit.
Go ahead and
Whatever.
take the hat off. Show
Yeah.
everybody. For what little they can see. But my guy got a cut.
I went to go get my hair done. I was like, you know what? Let's cut it short. Let's restart. So we're restarting. And we're gonna grow it right back out.
I think restarting would have made it shorter. Like short.
It's pretty short
Like
compared to
buzz.
what it was.
I want to see you with a buzz cut.
I don't. I don't want to see myself with a buzz cut. I like the kind of like flow look, so I'm gonna stick with it. But we got a couple of headlines to talk about before we get into the main stuff. Richard Sherman got arrested for a DUI on Saturday at 4 a.m. His second driving kind of DUI, his second driving infraction in the last 9 months. He got charged for one or went to court for one. That was like it was definitely a DUI that got it taken down to a couple other things. But his second one, and he's still within the 2 years of supervision that he was under. Not a good look.
No.
Don't think he'll be on Thursday Night Football this year.
Your boy messed up.
Yeah, that's a bad one. That is a bad one. Remember, kids, don't drink and drive. And adults, I guess, don't drink and drive.
That's something I would say. You pulled a me.
And then the other big news, the NFL raised the salary cap over $30 million for each team going into next season, which definitely changes up things for teams that we're looking at going into free agency and the draft and how they're going to approach it. You got $30 million more to play with. The Chargers, that means they're like $30 million over the cap already. So, yeah, there's a whole lot to look forward to with how that's going to change a lot of teams' approaches in free agency. But, yeah, today we've got a little bit of an NFL Combine preview. We'll talk about who's there, who's not, who's going to do stuff, who's going to look bad, everything that we can think of. We'll talk about some MLB free agency news that came out. We'll talk about Spring Breakout and what it is, how it's going to be set up. And then we got some college football news and Stake Your Claim to round it out. Colin, you ready to get into the NFL Combine?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, your schedule of events starts out on Thursday. Defensive line and linebackers working out on Thursday. That's the 29th. The Friday, March 1st, DBs and tight ends. And then QBs, wide receivers, and running backs on Saturday, which is so loaded.
I was about to say, that's going to be the same day.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun day to watch. And then offensive line on Sunday, March 3rd.
Very important day.
Definitely a big day for a lot of teams that need some offensive line help. So let's go through kind of some of our biggest names there, and then I'll go through a position. We'll talk about some of the players that we want to highlight. Let's start with the QBs. Jaden Daniels, Sam Hartman, Drake May, J.J. McCarthy, Joe Milton, Bo Nix, Michael Penix, Michael Pratt, Spencer Rattler, Jordan Travis, and Caleb Williams. Also, I didn't put these in any particular order. Well, I guess particularly alphabetical order. Not in order of how I care about them, or Sam Hartman wouldn't be the second on the list. So who are some guys that you could see rise in mock drafts from the Combine?
Michael Pratt.
I'm definitely thinking Michael Pratt. Honestly, I think J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah.
I think people are going to like that he's just accurate.
Yeah, he's got the tools to, be an NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
So
I saw a mock draft where he was going 9th overall.
yeah, it might be a little high. I think this combine is going to be real important for Sam Hartman, though.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's going to be particularly good.
No.
I do think Michael Penix is going to get a lot of attention from this just because people kind of trashed on him a little bit going into this saying, he can't run because of the 2 ACL tears in his college career, but the arm talent is going to blow people away.
Yeah. I didn't think Jordan Travis was healthy for the combine.
I think he is healthy.
Okay.
He might not. I didn't see anything about him not working out. This is all just from the invites list, but there is a couple of guys that I have noted that aren't going or that are going to be there for meetings, but they're not working out. But QBs wise, I think Bo Nix is going to be somebody who's not going to look good at the combine.
No.
He just doesn't. He doesn't seem like the kind of quarterback that would test well.
Yeah.
We saw him at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
That was not good. So I'm not looking forward to Bo Nix. Spencer Rattler, I'm just in the middle with.
I think he's going to be very impressive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. His 40 time is going to be really important.
Yeah. I think for the top 3, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Caleb Williams, that's probably not like the combine's not going to change what you think about them.
No.
It's going to be the interviews.
Yes.
Interviews are going to be the big thing. And I think Jaden Daniels might come out as like the guy. Kind of like how CJ Stroud came off as the guy but still didn't go first overall.
Yeah.
I see that for Jaden Daniels, but the age I think is a deterrent. Because like Drake May and Caleb Williams are so young that it really plays in their favor.
Yeah, well, listen, maybe you don't want to go number 1 overall. It's a curse. Go number 2 or number 5.
That's a great point.
Number 1 has not been a good spot.
Yeah, and let's talk about the running backs because I think this draft is super deep for running backs, but there's not a first-round talent.
Yeah, no. If anything, late.
Yeah, so we'll go through the list. We've got Braylon Allen, Trey Benson, Jonathan Brooks, Blake Corum, Dajon Edwards, Audric Estime, Frank Gore Jr., Bucky Irving, Dylan Johnson, Jace McClellan, Kendall Milton, Cody Schrader, and Will Shipley. And these are just notable names. There's tons of other guys that are going to be working out. I think guys that are going to look good from this, Braylon Allen. He was great at Wisconsin, but he didn't get a ton of attention because they haven't been all that good in his time there.
It's Wisconsin.
Dylan Johnson, I think, is going to look really good because the last time we saw him, he was banged up in the national championship game. So I think he's going to come off really good. People are going to really like what he's got to offer. And then Cody Schrader. He's a beast. He's such a beast.
He was my top 2 running backs. Him and, I might be a little biased for this, but Jace McClellan.
Yeah, I think a lot of the running backs are going to test up just like how we thought they would.
Yeah.
A couple of the guys I think that might drop, though, Will Shipley.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not his biggest fan. Audric Estime, I don't think he'll test well because he's not exactly the fastest.
No. He's just a hard runner.
Yeah, he's a hard runner, which I guess when it comes to the strength and that kind of stuff, he's great. I just don't see him as that fast, agile running back that a lot of people like to see at the combine. And then Frank Gore Jr., he's got the name and he's got talent, but I don't think he'll test well either.
Yeah. Well, when you look at it, Frank Gore Jr., he wasn't playing with the highest level competition in college, too.
Yeah, it's Southern Miss.
Yeah,
it was
that's
questionable
another thing
at
you
times.
look at. But Audric Estime, I think he's going to be a perfect RB2 for a team.
Yeah.
You have your fast guy, your elusive guy, and then you have your just hard runner.
Yeah, I agree. And the guys that I kind of think will just kind of stay where they're at, guys like Jonathan Brooks. Everybody already knows he is a fantastic running back. We didn't get to see him much because of the injury, so that could be important. See how that plays into it. But
him and Blake Corum, really.
Yeah, Blake Corum is one that I think everybody kind of knows what they're getting with Blake Corum, but if he tests really well, it could play in his favor a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's get into some wide receivers because there's quite a few. It's a long list. I might have to take a breath in the middle of these. Okay, you've got Jermaine Burton, Keon Coleman, Troy Franklin, Marvin Harrison Jr., Luke McCaffrey, who's the brother of CMC, Lad McConkey, Jalen McMillan, Bub Means, Adonai Mitchell, Malik Neighbors, Roma Dunze, Ricky Pearsall, Jalen Polk, Brendan Rice, Marcus Rosemy-Jacksaint, Tez Walker, Johnny Wilson, Roman Wilson, and Xavier Worthy.
Take a breath.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to take a breath.
Also, while you're taking a breath, can we just talk about Bub Means?
Bub Means is the guy
what
to rise here at the combine. He is fantastic.
I'm just talking about his name.
He's got a fantastic name, for sure. But I love that guy, and he is fast.
Yeah.
He is real fast. So the other guys that I think could rise from their performances, Keon Coleman. Because it was a bit of a banged-up season. He didn't get a chance to be on the field all year and make a huge, a huge impression. But at times, he was like the best receiver in the class.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how he tests. I think Ladd McConkey's going to get a good rep from this combine just because he's a skilled player, and I think people just didn't give him a chance because he was overshadowed by guys like Marcus Rosemy-Jacksaint and Brock Bowers when he was at Georgia.
Yeah, no, 100%. Let's see. I don't like Jermaine Burton.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think he's gonna have a horrible combine.
Yeah, and I don't like Tez Walker either.
Yeah, he was one of those guys that was sort of iffy for me. Like, he really needs to show out at this combine to prove he's one of those elite wide receivers in this draft class. But I just don't know what we're gonna get from him.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Johnny Wilson. I just don't think he's going to test well. We know that he's huge and he is strong, but I saw way too many drop passes at the hips especially. I think the thing is that's going to kill him. I don't know what the drill is exactly called, but when they're running down the straight line and they're turning to catch, he's going to struggle if it's not a perfectly thrown ball every time, like up top of the face.
He's going to take one to the head, not looking over.
No, he'll take one to he'll take one in the you-know-whats, but...
Dude, that's still one of the greatest clips of all time. Someone doing that drill and just boom.
Yeah.
Do we know who that was again?
I can't remember. I don't know who that was that got hit in the face in that drill. Yeah, Nathan, let's pull that up. Who got hit in the face at the combine?
Yeah, I think Johnny Wilson is going to come down to interviews, really.
Yeah, I
he's
think...
got to really connect with the team.
Yeah, because he's not exactly fast, but he's huge.
He can get up.
Yeah, for sure. Taron Johnson.
No, it makes sense. He's not
never heard of him. I would explain it. Yeah, that's kind of my other guy. I think Jalen Polk, Brendan Rice, a lot of these guys. Maybe Roman Wilson could rise. I just think he's undersized.
Yeah. DB for the Bills.
Interesting. Yeah. Look, there's with the wide receivers, it's weird because I think it's hard to test them. Because yes, you have the catching drills, but
it all comes down to instinct. Bro.
Yeah, Quentin Johnston tests pretty well.
Yeah,
he's not very good. So I don't know how that will go. Anybody else we want to touch on before we get into tight ends?
Let's talk about Luke McCaffrey here. We didn't really
look. It's in his blood.
Yeah, that's what.
CMC is his brother. Ed McCaffrey's his dad. It's got to be there for him. And he was good at Rice. He was good at Nebraska. I don't know about
too big for him.
Maybe we'll see. If he tests well at the combine, I wouldn't be surprised if he's a day 2 guy.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about tight ends though. It's a pretty short list of notable guys. We'll start with Eric All from Iowa. Not the biggest name, but he's from Iowa.
It's an Iowa tight end, bro.
That's just how it goes. Jaheim Bell, Brock Bowers, Devin Culp, Jatavian Sanders, Cade Stover, and Jack Westover. So, look, with Bowers and Sanders, it's pretty obvious what you're getting there.
That's your 1 and 2 right
that's
there.
your 1 and 2. But I think guys like Jaheim Bell will test well. Jaheim Bell, he's a little bit undersized for a tight end. He's a little bit too big to be a wide receiver. He's a little bit, too tall to be a running back, but he could do all three. Yeah. It's pretty crazy how versatile Jaheim Bell is, and I hope that can come through in his combine workouts. Eric All, I think when we look at strength, he's going to be kind of like a Michael Mayer or a Luke Musgrave in this draft.
Yeah.
And then Devin Culp from Washington. He's fantastic. Him and Jack Westover were both great for Washington this past year. But I think Devin Culp's the guy that could test very well.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the guys that have they're in the middle.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So they got to test well to show out, but we all know it's Bowers and Sanders and Stover. That's your top 3.
For sure. Let's talk offensive linemen. I don't have any notes on any of these guys in particular, but we'll run through the list of the notable guys. Joe Alt. I practiced pronouncing this when I wrote this down. Okay.
You got it.
I had it down.
Alumua.
Okay, I think it's Alumiwa. Yeah, Alumiwa Fashanu.
See, I had to fumble so you could get
it.
I was helping
thank you.
Out.
So I know he's a big name because I've seen him all over mock drafts.
Yeah.
You have Talise Fuaga, J.C. Latham, Amarius Mims, Jackson Powers Johnson, and Zach Zinter. I don't really have notes on these guys because I haven't paid attention to the offensive linemen really.
Your top 2 is Joe Alt and Zach Zinter.
For sure.
And then J.C. Latham.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Jackson Powers Johnson. I just don't know too much about him.
J.C. Latham's a big boy.
Yeah, J.C. Latham. He's all over top 15.
Yeah, he is insane. And Zach Zinter, for being so big, can move so well.
Yeah, he is textbook Michigan offensive line.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about defensive linemen. You've got Jonah Ellis, Braden Fisk, Jalen Harrell, Leatu Latu, Fabian Lovett, Byron Murphy, Chop Robinson, Tavondre Sweat, Braylon Trice, and Jared Verse. I think your risers, this is going to sound biased, Braden Fisk and Jared Verse, and then also Chop Robinson. Chop Robinson's already projected top 15.
Yeah.
I think we could see him emerge as one of the number one defensive ends. The person that seems to be dropping, and I think he will after the combine, is Leatu Latu, who I was super high on. I wanted the Falcons to draft him. Kind of looked back at it, saw what some people were saying, and I kind of agree that where he's at right now might be the best he is, which he's great, and he's going to look like the number one, but I don't think he's going to progress from where he's at.
Exactly. You can't come out of college already playing your best.
Yeah.
If you've already hit your ceiling before the combines even started, you're not going to have a great career.
I definitely agree. So I don't think he's going to test well. I think Braylon Trice has a chance to, but I really like Tavondre Sweat. He's just a big body on the defensive line. I think he's going to test well no matter what.
Yeah, I agree.
And then linebackers, I don't have any risers, fallers, or anything, but you have Tatum Bethune, Steele Chambers, Kalen DeLoach, Tommy Eichenberg, Jeremiah Trotter Jr., and Zion Tupuloa Fatui.
You got to go with the Ohio State duo.
Yeah.
Steele Chambers and Tommy Eichenberg.
Yeah, and I love Kalen DeLoach, obviously Florida State. But this dude is ridiculous in coverage. He can come down into the box and make tackles. He is fantastic. I can't speak highly enough of Kalen DeLoach. And then your DBs, you have Terrion Arnold, Javin. I can't remember how to say that. I think it's Javin Bullard, Renardo Green, Cameron Kinchins, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Josh Proctor, and Sione Vaki. I think when it comes to Cameron Kinchins is going to be the one that tests really well, and I think Sione Vaki is going to be as well. He didn't get a ton of attention because Utah was kind of average this year, but he's a fantastic DB. I love his game.
I'm scared for Kool-Aid.
That's what I was about to say. I don't know how Kool-Aid's going to test because he had a bad year this year.
You know who didn't know?
Terrion Arnold. That man's a baller. He is a baller.
That's the best DB in college right now.
I think he's number one off the board for the DBs.
Yeah.
Is
Cooper DeJean?
We're about to get to that.
Okay, cool.
Guys that aren't working out. He's one of them.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I do want to let everybody know I'm going to be working during the combine, after the combine, and I'm going to put out my first mock draft on Wednesday.
Yeah, so do I get to
after
do it
the
this
combine?
year?
Yeah, feel free.
Let's go.
I think we'll probably save yours for final mock drafts. So week or 2 weeks before the draft, we'll do final mock drafts. Me, you, and Luke will all put together our mock drafts. And then I might be able to pull a guest in. For me and him to do just a one-on-one episode where he reviews our mock drafts.
Okay.
It's not going to be Mike this year unless he really wants to. If Mike wants to come on, Mike, you've got the invite.
Nah, he's just going to flame my
But
mock
I do
draft
have somebody does some freelance writing, does some mock drafting. I've talked to him in the past. He's a big fan of the mock draft. So, yeah, that's something to look forward to. Okay, who's not going to be there? Cooper DeJean leads off the list. He's fighting off that season-ending leg injury. He's going to work out more into the weeks leading up to the draft for teams. So that's going to be one to wait on. I think it hurts his stock that he's not at the combine. He's already getting so much disrespect. They want him to turn into a safety. Let him play corner. Please.
Honestly, if he drops, man, all those bottom teams are just staring at his name, praying they get him.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The other big one, Illinois defensive tackle Johnny Newton, who was a projected first-rounder, he's also hurt, so he's going to miss it. And then some guys that didn't get invites I was kind of surprised by, Joshua Cephas, the wide receiver for UTSA, Jaquan Shepard, the corner for Maryland, Carson Steele, the UCLA running back, and John Rice Plumlee from UCF, obviously a quarterback. None of those guys got invites. I think out of that group, Carson Steele needs some love. He was killing it at UCLA this year, and I'm really surprised he didn't get an invite.
Yeah, 100% agreed. Honestly, I think Plumlee should be there just because of his athleticism.
Yeah.
He can play wide receiver, he can play tight end, he can play quarterback. You got to get him to the combine. Let him show off his skills.
No, I agree. And, so like I said, Carson Steele and John Rice Plumlee are the most surprising, but I really like Joshua Cephas. I think pro days are going to play in his favor. Probably going to still end up day 3, but he could be an impact guy.
Let me ask you something real quick.
Yeah.
What do you think Cody Schrader's bench press is going to be?
Oh. He is a giant. It's tough. I don't know, man.
Like, look at him.
Yeah, no, he's huge. Yeah, 5'9", 215. Oh man.
What's the best bench press reps? Like,
Yeah,
what's
pull
the
that up.
most?
So I actually read an article the other day about how bench press has led to some of the worst players,
Yeah.
which is crazy. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, we know 40. Okay, bench press.
49.
Stephen Paella. Paella?
I think he could get 34.
34? Yeah, I think that's fair. For a running back, that's
Yeah.
pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably say somewhere more in like 26.
No, I say 34.
Okay.
He's got that dog.
That's big, man. That is
He's
big.
not putting up Don Terry Poe numbers, 44.
Yeah. And then we do have a couple of coaches that won't be there. Notably, there's no members of the Seahawks' new coaching staff going.
Interesting.
So they fully cleaned house. There's 24 coaches. Only one has stayed from the Pete Carroll regime. Now with Mike McDonald, they hired 23 guys. None of them going to be in attendance, just scouts for the Seahawks, which is kind of weird.
That's not good.
Yeah, I have a feeling their GM's probably there to do interviews, but to have no Mike McDonald there is kind of surprising.
You got to have at least, honestly, you got to have your assistant coach there. Like,
I feel
one
like
of
the
your
head
coordinators.
coach should
Yeah.
be there,
Yeah.
but I don't run the franchises. The other surprising one, Mike McCarthy and his new defensive coordinator, Mike Zimmer, both won't be at the combine.
Interesting.
I think it's that the Cowboys don't really value their picks, and Jerry Jones doesn't value their opinions.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody wants to go to the Cowboys right now.
No. And then the other one, Robert Saleh, not going to be there. I'm not all that surprised by that one. They're sending just about everybody else. Joe Douglas is going. All the assistant coaches are going, so they'll be fine.
Aaron Rodgers would probably be there.
I doubt it.
So, yeah.
He's probably going to be doing ayahuasca during Combine Week. All right, well, that kind of concludes it for the draft. So, like I said, it starts up Monday, so we'll start getting a lot of news from it. But the workouts start on Thursday. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk MLB free agency. We got quite a few things to talk about in the MLB, and we'll start with a big one that I think we called from the start of the offseason. Cody Bellinger is re-signing with the Cubs, reportedly a 3-year, $80 million deal. Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that move.
Great job, Cubs. You got your guy.
Yeah, he has been the guy all offseason, and I'm not surprised whatsoever that he went back.
Yeah.
I just couldn't imagine him going anywhere else. I had talked about maybe going to the Giants just because the Giants are linked to everyone. There was the opportunity for him to go to the Blue Jays, but
that would have been a disaster.
yeah, that one would have been weird. So I don't hate it at all.
The only place
he's
that
going
made
back.
sense was the Yankees before they signed Soto.
Yeah.
And then they signed Soto, so it made the most sense to go back home to the Cubs.
Yeah, no, it definitely did. So I really like that move.
They're building something there, man.
I know. They are. They are definitely building something. I certainly see them being one of, if not the best team in the NL Central.
Yeah.
It's just, it kind of depends on the Reds. Their young talent could carry them.
Or it could blow up for them.
Yeah, because I don't see it being the Brewers. They've kind of blown up. But yeah, I'm interested.
Are there if they can play well.
Yeah. What is this? Predictions for the NL Central?
The Cardinals will go from worst to first.
Interesting. So okay, while I do trust Pecota, their system tends to be pretty good. But
Hold on,
yeah,
scroll
that'll be
back up
interesting.
one. Yeah, okay.
I think New York, the Yankees, at least, are going to make the postseason. Not the Mets, but
I think this year they have to.
yeah.
Like, there's
Well, yeah, that's fair. We'll start doing some division previews pretty soon here. But let's talk Tim Anderson. Got a deal with the Marlins, 1 year, $5 million. This is an absolute prove-it deal.
yeah. I think a change of scenery is going to be good for him.
Yeah, he needed it.
Yeah.
And look, if he can come out here and just prove that he's great, he's going to be a big-ticket free agent next year.
Mhm.
But if he comes out and lays another stinker like last year,
He's done.
he's done.
Yeah.
He's so done. He's going to get a minor league deal next year. I'll say it right now.
With the Braves.
Maybe. But yeah, I want Tim Anderson to be better, but dude, last year he played 123 games last year, and he hit 1 home run. That's the glaring number.
More triples than home runs.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. People don't do that unless your name is D. Gordon.
Where's the strike? 122 strikeouts.
Ooh, that's brutal.
And he had 121. He had more strikeouts than hits.
Oh my God, that's bad. It one more strikeout than hits.
Yeah, but still, that's a horrible split.
Yeah, well, when you compare it to 2022, he only played 79 games. He only struck out 55 times.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
No,
but he was striking out essentially once a game.
Yeah,
this past season. Yeah, in the same sample size, he struck out 119 back in 2021, but he also hit 17 bombs, 61 RBIs. Like, that was a good season.
I think Miami will be a good place for him.
I think so, too. They needed an everyday shortstop, so that makes sense.
I think him and Jazz are going to vibe.
Maybe. Well, Jazz is going to play center field still, I think.
Still, they're teammates, so they're going to vibe.
True. Or Tim Anderson's going to be an asshole.
They might get in a fight. Then we get a Down Goes Anderson part 2. They're going to make a fucking documentary out of that shit.
I would love it.
Comes out on
Wow. Yeah, that would be
no
fantastic.
more Hard Knocks, just documentary of Tim Anderson.
Yeah, that sounds great. This one was a good move. A little bit interesting. The Pirates extended Mitch Keller 5 years, $77 million. I like it. Mitch Keller is a great pitcher.
Only pitcher.
Yeah, at least starting wise, yeah.
Yeah. Besides David Bednar, like, there's nobody else.
Like, last year wasn't bad. The ERA is not great, but
still
last
their
year,
best guy.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like, he was a big trade bait at the deadline, so that's why I was so surprised he got re-signed, or not re-signed, but extended. I really thought he was gonna go. At least since he didn't go last year, I thought he'd go this year. He's staying with the Pirates. He was an all-star last year. He was great. Second half of the season wasn't as good. I think part of that probably just confidence when you're being considered a trade a trade target at the deadline doesn't help you out all that much. But he's a great player. I think this is a great move.
Yeah, no, honestly. So I think Pittsburgh's got all the talent in the world offensively. Oh, whoa. What was that video? The dude
I don't know.
Kicked it after a diving attempt to right field.
Goodness. Inside the park.
That's the type of stuff we love to see at spring training.
I love it.
That dude's not making
Love it. No.
the bigs.
No, he's not making a roster.
No, back to what I was saying. They have all the talent in the world offensively.
Yeah.
Right now. So they need to keep Mitch Keller to build that rotation. Wait till Skeens gets called up, and then boom, you got your 1 and 2 guy right there.
Yeah, I love it. I think Skeen's probably gonna maybe make the opening day roster.
We might see him this year.
Yeah.
Like,
he's great.
That's how bad their pitching talent is.
What is he, third prospect overall right now? Yeah, I'm excited to see Paul Skeens because like it was a shaky start to his minor league career.
Yeah.
But
then he
yeah.
in.
So yeah, they're saying 2024 he'll get his debut. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. We'll definitely see him in the breakout, spring breakout.
Yeah.
All right, our next deal, the Brewers re-signed Brandon Woodruff on a 2-year deal. I was hoping he'd leave.
Yeah.
I wanted him to leave so bad.
But after getting rid of Corbin Burns, you got to keep someone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Who was going to be their number one? Like, he is their number one right now.
Who else would it have been? Freddie Peralta?
I thought he was gone too.
Oh, he might be.
Yeah, Nathan, can you pull up their
pull up the Milwaukee depth chart.
I'm pretty sure Freddie's gone.
Really?
I might be tripping, but
that's not good.
No, he's
okay, yeah, he's still there.
Wade Miley.
Oh, Joe Ross.
Yeah,
oh,
Brandon Woodruff is gone. Look at.
Oh God, Robert Gasser.
Fire last name.
That is a fire last name. Why does Brandon Woodruff bat left?
Not a rare thing to throw righty and bat lefty.
I'm just saying for a pitcher.
It's not a rare thing.
I don't know. Well, he's on the 60-day. I don't know if he still is. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah, look, I think it's a good move to bring him back because they needed him back, but I was hoping he'd go elsewhere.
Yeah.
Because that team's going to be a dumpster fire outside of Devin Williams.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to have a whole lot of save opportunities.
Not at all.
I do like
convert him
Abner
to a
Uribe.
starter.
Abner Uribe is sick.
Yeah,
These guys,
they're gonna convert
nasty
Devin
stuff.
Williams to a starter.
Yeah, just wait. Bryce Wilson's going to be starting for him next year.
Jacob Junis isn't bad.
No, he's not. He's not. Oh, I forgot they got DL Hall. Jansen Junk, great name.
DL Hall's iffy, man. I love him, but he's
all over the place.
What they're gonna get.
Let's see the next thing. Red Sox signed Liam Hendricks to a 2-year deal. He
I
won't
like
be
it.
ready, I think, for a couple of months,
I think it's fine.
but I think it's a fantastic pickup.
Great deal.
This did happen, right? I saw this, and I'm pretty sure it happened. Okay, yeah. Yep, he's on the Red Sox. Look, I love it.
I think he'll
Liam
be
Hendricks
fine.
is the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's not really, but he is.
The White Sox are folding right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Because what you got, Eloy and
Luis Robert.
and that's about it.
Yeah. Mike Soroka.
Cool.
Jesse
Yeah,
Chavez.
you can have all the Braves minor leaguers.
Yeah, that's fair.
You won't get more than 3 games out of Soroka, if that.
We'll see. I'm interested to see what he does in spring training.
I wish him the best.
Yeah, me too. And honestly, in our luck, he's gonna
Pitch lights out and win a Cy Young.
yeah, or he's gonna beat the Braves.
I'll cry.
All right, next thing, Eric Hosmer announced his retirement. That one's tough. You know, he's
Yeah, but he's been in the league for a
he
long
has been in the
time.
league for quite a while, but he's only 34.
Yeah, but his game was going downhill
Oh,
fast.
definitely.
Fast.
Yeah, negative 0.5 WAR last season.
2 home runs.
He only had 94 at bats. Oh my God.
22 hits.
Yeah, he hasn't played over 31 games since what? Never mind. I was looking at the split. Yeah, so he hasn't played a full season since 2017, or at least a full 162. He hasn't played an actual season since 2021. Yeah,
2017, that's impressive to play the full 162.
definitely. That's probably why he was 14th in MVP voting. Gold Glove and Silver Slugger.
Yeah.
Guess what? He didn't win a single thing after that season. That's brutal.
What year did the Royals win? Was
2015.
2015?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, which he was Gold Glover, MVP, 24th in MVP voting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric Hosmer was a weird case because as soon as he got to San Diego, he just kind of fell off a cliff after the first 2 years. And then 2020, he was non-existent. 2021, he was pretty damn bad. Definitely not a Hall of
He's
Famer.
not a Hall of Famer. With some of the names that they're leaving out, that's
Yeah.
he's nowhere close.
If Andrew Jones isn't in the Hall of Fame, Eric Hosmer ain't even making the ballot.
No. Phenomenal ball player,
Oh, yeah.
but
Big
just not,
time.
he's not a Hall of Famer.
No, not at all. Our next thing's a couple of rumors. There's only a few guys remaining, but we've got some big names. The Red Sox are prioritizing a move for Jordan Montgomery.
I think that's a must.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, who else they got?
Exactly. I think it would be a fantastic move. And honestly, guys are running out of time.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have an offer you like yet, you better rethink what you're asking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like Jordan Montgomery. I don't trust what Boston's got right now.
You can't have Giolito as your number one.
Hell no.
Not at Fenway. Not
Bro,
at Fenway.
that rotation sucks.
Yeah.
Lucas Giolito, Nick Pivetta, Brian Bayo, who hasn't been all that good to start his career, Cutter Crawford, and Tanner Hook. That is bad. Not a single sub 4.3 ERA.
Brian Bayo looked good today, though.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
I didn't
he
get
pitched
to
against
watch
the Braves.
much. Oh, okay.
He looked really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cutter Crawford ain't it. Nick Pivetta, nah. Giolito
No.
is a number 4 at best.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
So
No, Lucas Giolito should not be an ace right now.
You need to go get Jordan Montgomery.
Yeah, you do. You have to if you want to win.
You can't be asking for that much.
If you
right?
want to win 70 games.
with Snell out there, you can't be asking for that much.
I think he is, man.
Because if you're asking for that much, I'd rather go get Snell and pay a little bit more.
I think it's a lot more though.
Yeah.
If you're looking at Snell, which is who we'll talk about right now, because he's got a deal on the table from the Yankees.
Oh.
He's totally gonna take that.
Oh.
Oh, he's totally gonna take it, dude.
Luke's a happy camper.
Yeah. Oh my God, this rotation would be ridiculous.
You have Garrett Cole and Blake Snell.
Yeah, Garrett Cole, Blake Snell. I'd probably go Stroman, Rodon. Well, I guess you could put in. Yeah, if you go Cole, Snell, Stroman, Rodon, you have righty lefty, and then fill it out with either Cortez or Clark Schmidt, who have both been great.
I'd probably put Rodon in the bullpen. That's what I would.
It's tough. He certainly hasn't been good, so I would understand
he's more effective in less innings.
But also, Clark Schmidt could just go straight back to the bullpen.
Yeah, he could, but Clark Schmidt can go the distance.
Yeah, he can.
Carlos Rodon is more effective in that 2 to 3 inning span, rather than once he hits that 4th and 5th, he starts to struggle.
Yeah, I agree. That would be an interesting move. I don't think he would be happy.
First, they gotta get Blake Snell.
That's true, which I don't think will be that hard because I'm not seeing him rumored anywhere else right now, which is not a good sign.
I think he wants to pitch in pinstripes.
Yeah, we'll see. He could do that in Chicago if he wanted. He could wear pinstripes in Chicago.
Yeah, just not New York, please. I can't listen to Luke all year.
Yeah, no, I can't. Actually, I would love for all of them to suck. That'd be cool. Imagine all of them just suck next year.
No. Bro, if Blake Snell goes to the Yankees, their 1 through 3 will all throw a no-hitter next year.
Whoa.
3 no-hitters by one team in 1 year.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna agree with that.
Yeah.
That's a crazy one. All right, last rumor. The Mariners might be a great fit for Matt Chapman.
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
Yeah,
Suarez left.
Suarez to the Diamondbacks kind of threw everything off for them. I wouldn't hate Matt Chapman there.
No, that makes them very competitive if they can get Matt Chapman there because it adds an elite bat.
Yeah, because like right
glove.
now they've got Josh Rojas starting at third base.
I mean, he's fantastic.
He is, yeah. But he ain't Matt Chapman. He ain't a platinum glove winner.
You could move Rojas to the outfield.
Yeah, for sure.
And just platoon him with Raleigh. Is it Rayleigh?
Rayleigh. Yeah.
Because Raleigh's their catcher.
Yeah. Raleigh's their catcher. Rayleigh's in the outfield.
That get confusing.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Matt Chapman would be huge for this team.
Yeah. Mitch Haniger, he can't play full 162 in the outfield.
No. He's good for like 75.
Exactly. You could split him and Rojas out there.
True. I'll be interested to see where Matt Chapman goes because I was pretty bought into the Giants.
I'm buying into the Mariners.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess you're buying
yeah, I am too. It's a cool hat, so I bought it. But no, I do like that rotation. That rotation's sick. I was watching Foolish Baseball put out his top 5 pitchers he likes for 2024. Brian Wu was one of them.
Nice.
I think he's going to be good. You know, we had talked about earlier in the offseason, if they were to trade for a starter, who would they trade? And it was either Bryce Miller or Brian Wu. I think they're both equally great. They're just good at 2 very different things.
Yeah. You think every time Brian Wu gets a strikeout, they should change like the sound in the stadium to "woo"?
Well, Mariners, if you're listening, just use that recording.
Woo!
And pay Colin royalties.
Yeah. Give me season tickets, even though I live in Georgia.
Give him free. Give him a private jet.
Yeah.
Me too.
That says "woo" on the side.
Yeah, don't leave me out. Woo! You can use that one. Use that one. I'll cut Colin out so fast.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. Well, let's talk about
Big funny
Spring Breakout. This one is a brand new thing, so I've got the breakdown here. It is a 4-day event showcasing baseball's future, the current stars of minor league baseball. The inaugural edition will be held from March 14th to March 17th of 2024 at Grapefruit and Cactus League stadiums during spring training. It'll be 16 exhibition games that will be played between teams comprised of each MLB organization's top prospects, creating a new touch point on the baseball calendar that celebrates our sport's budding talent. So I wanted to bring up this article written by Joe Trezza from MLB Network, and he kind of put together the guys to look for from each team. So we'll go through the teams, we'll see what he's saying, and so talk about it now. We'll start with the American League East.
Easy.
Blue Jays. The big one he's got is Ricky Tiedemann, which I like. Number 29th ranked prospect right now. Great arm on the mound. I'm excited to see him play. The Orioles is the one to watch. You're going to get Jackson Holiday. Connor Norby, Kobe Mayo.
So good.
But we could even see some of the guys that made it up into the majors late last year, like Heston Kjerstad. It's all prospects. So we'll see what we get there.
Colton Cowser.
Yeah, Colton Cowser would be on there as well. The Rays will have guys like Carson Williams, Junior Caminero, Curtis Mead. So yeah, we'll see what the Rays have to. Oh, excuse me. What the Rays have to offer. Yeah, I'm good. Got little hiccups. Yeah, we'll see what the Rays have to offer with the prospects, just because everything's been kind of reset after one Wander Franco and his mischievous activities, his deplorable activities, honestly. The Red Sox, though, they've got quite a good group that they could throw out there. Marcelo Mayer, Roman Anthony, Kyle Teal.
Nasty.
Yeah, Kyle Teal's great. So they could throw out quite a few guys. And, I'm not sure if there's, rules on who can play and who can't.
I think it's if he had, a certain amount of, plate appearances or innings pitched.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. The Yankees have quite a few guys they could use.
Please tell me they're not going to use Jason Dominguez. No shot.
They might. He didn't get a lot of at-bats.
Yeah, but that dude's, been
But we're mainly
for,
looking.
6 years.
Yeah, I know. We're mainly looking at, pitching prospects for them. Chase Hampton, Will Warren are the two that Trezza lined out here. The AL Central is going to be interesting. For the Guardians, you have Kyle Manzardo, who is great. Really like him. Brian Rocio and Chase DeLauder, definitely guys to look for there. Solid. The Royals definitely have some great prospects. Yeah, Blake Mitchell's the big one. The 8th overall pick in the 2023 draft. Can't wait to watch him play. For the Tigers, they've got
Clark,
4 top 100 prospects for them. Max Clark and Jackson Joe being the top prospects, number 13 and number 25 overall. We could see them on the field
Max
together.
Clark's going to be so good in the MLB.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be awesome. For the Twins, their top 2 prospects, Walker Jenkins, who is awesome.
Georgia's finest.
Yeah, and Brooks Lee, who's great as well.
What a solid name.
Yeah, that is a good name, Brooks Lee.
And, of course, there's Colson Montgomery.
Yeah, for the White Sox, man. And Noah Schultz, pretty good. You got Nick Nastrini, Jordan Leisure, and Edgar Cuero, who got traded to them, I believe.
Yeah. Damn, the list just keeps going.
Yeah,
going
Jacob Gonzalez at shortstop. They got a whole lot of guys. AL West.
Oh, what a name!
Yes, for the Astros, Spencer. How did I mispronounce the first name?
Bro, no way. This guy just
Spencer Arrighetti. We'll see him for the first time. He's a big one. The Astros did trade off some prospects, what's his name? Came from Tennessee. Hit that big walk-off.
Gilbert.
Yes, Drew Gilbert that's now on the Mets.
I love how you knew what
I knew who it was. I just couldn't remember his name. For the Angels, they don't have a lot.
20 years old.
Yeah, Caden Dana could get his first try at spring training out there.
Bro's gonna get rocked.
Probably. For the Athletics, Max Muncy. Different Max Muncy. He did get drafted by the exact same team. I think in the exact same pick of the draft as the other Max Muncy, but also Jacob Wilson, who were both high school teammates. We could see them playing together at A's spring training in the spring breakout. For the Mariners, you got a couple of guys. You got recent first-round picks like Cole Young, Harry Ford, and Cole Emerson. Big Harry Ford fan.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
For the Rangers, guys like 17-year-old Sebastian Walcott. I've heard quite a few things about him. And then you have the number 4 overall pick from last year, Wyatt Langford.
Big bat.
Oh, yeah.
Big bat.
Big time.
Dude could smash.
But in the National League, we got a couple of guys that we want to see for the Braves.
You already know that first one.
Oh, yeah. Hurston Waldrep is so much fun to watch. Colin, you want to give this one a shot?
What is it?
This next one?
Spencer Schwellenbach.
Pretty solid. And then as well, Cade Kuehler, Owen Murphy, and A.J. Smith-Shawver, who we've seen quite a bit of in the MLB. But he's still listed as a prospect. I was kind of surprised by that.
That's cool.
For the Marlins, Noble Mayer is a very good one. Jacob Berry and Yiddy Cape, I believe is how you say it.
That's sick.
I heard somebody say it the other day.
Yiddy.
What the fuck? What was that, dude?
I don't know.
All right. Well, the Mets is definitely an interesting one because we're gonna see Luis Angel Acuna. We're gonna see Drew Gilbert, the aforementioned Drew Gilbert. Jet Williams is fantastic. So we got a lot of fun guys to watch for with the Mets. The Nationals.
You got Robert Hassel.
Yeah, Robert Hassel III is great. James Wood would be pretty good as well to see. Not much coming from them though. The Phillies got a couple of big name guys. Mick Abel is a big one. Griff McGarry and Carlos De La Cruz, big time guys to watch out for. The NL Central, you got quite a few good prospects in the NL Central. For the Brewers, the big one is Wes Clark, who was a non-roster invitee. He could make the team if he looks good here. For the Cardinals, they've only got, let's see. Yeah, they're the only Grapefruit League team playing 2 spring breakout games. And we'll get to see, do they have anyone?
I'm trying to think of their names.
Do the Cardinals have any prospects?
Yeah, I mean, they should.
Gordon Graceffo. Okay, I have heard that name.
Michael McGreevy.
Their farm system sucks.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They traded it all away.
Yeah, that's brutal. All right, back to the list.
Yeah.
I love that they're the first one that hasn't had a single name on it.
I take it back. The Cardinals are going to suck.
The Cubs, of course, Pete Crow Armstrong's the guy to look out for with them. The Pirates, Paul Skeens. Duh. The Reds, they're also playing 2 games, this time at the Cactus League. I don't know.
Like half their team.
Yeah, half their team, I think, could probably qualify. Not too sure. But, yeah, we'll move on from there.
Who's that third baseman?
Noelvi Marte.
He'll
Yeah, I like him a lot. And probably like Christian Encarnacion Strand. He could definitely.
And then when we go to D-backs, we just talk about freaking Drew Jones.
Yeah, he's the guy. Jordan Lawler, obviously very good. Tommy Troy, a good guy to look for. But
everybody's watching Drew Jones.
Yeah, and he has sucked in the minors, surprisingly.
He's got an ugly swing.
Yeah? What do you think is the reason for that? Give us a breakdown.
No, dude, it's just weird. Like when he goes, like, yeah, Nathan, pull up.
Yeah, pull up a video. Drew
His
Jones
hands
swing.
are just weird, but it works for him. That just shows you that like any swing can work at a high level. All these hitting coaches talking about, oh, you have to swing like this.
No, we don't mess with perfect game no more.
Ugh. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't.
It's all hands.
Yeah, he doesn't really use his legs.
Yeah.
Like,
watch his wrist.
Nathan, try to pull up.
Not a fan.
Try to pull up like a live AB from high school. You can find it on YouTube, I promise.
Oh yeah, I know. I've watched quite a few of them. Yeah, it's so interesting because he's so far behind Jackson right now.
Yeah.
And like those were the 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're gonna pull this one up.
Yeah, those when he's in home runs.
Yeah, well, their field is so small. I don't even want to hear it.
Oh yeah, Wesleyan.
This game had like 6 home runs in it.
Oh, I think me and you watched this.
Yes.
Together.
The kid got hosed.
Sheesh. All right, yeah, I don't care about this video.
It.
Just
Skip
I
to
get
his
it. Drew
end.
Jones can't swing him.
Now you gotta back up a little bit more. You gotta keep going.
Back up. No, keep going. Dude, you suck at giving instructions.
All right. We have to wait. Just talk about Jordan Lawler.
Is that him?
While it pulls up. No, he'll be the first at bat after the strike 3. Oh, damn.
Grounder back to the pitcher. Why are we?
Yeah, hold on, bro. What are you doing?
Did you just skip past him hitting?
Yes.
You idiot.
Also, he's also facing a kid.
Now you went too far back, man. Come on, Nathan. Figure it out, dude.
Nathan's struggling.
Just use the forward and back, bro.
Get Ethan. All right, just leave it. Just leave it.
Nah, skip 10 minutes ahead. Okay. Ugh. Nah, he stepped out, too.
Exactly. He doesn't use his legs. He's just got quick hands.
That was trash. All right. Hey, Andrew Jones. Show your son what he's doing, man. You hit a bunch of bombs.
I get so much hate now.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bad thing. Shouldn't have just dissed Drew Jones.
Still, no legs.
Little more legs. little bit more legs than that. But I'm not basing how good somebody is off of a Bat Bros video. I did watch Matt Holliday crush some dingers.
He was using a drop 5.
So?
Hitting him like 600 feet.
That's fine, but I can't do that.
Impressive.
Yeah. Okay. Enough Bat Bros. I've watched enough of their videos. All right. Let's keep going down the list real quick. You got the Dodgers. Dalton Rush. Yeah, Diego Cartaya is a big one for them that I'd like to watch. For the Giants, Bryce Eldridge is fantastic. Carson Wisenhunt, I believe is how you say it, or Wisenhunt. Yeah, it is a fancy-ass last name.
How many bedrooms do you think he had in his house growing up?
Oh, gotta be so many.
That's the best question to ask.
I feel like he's got like a butler.
Dude, Padres are stacked, though.
Oh, yeah, Padres are stacked. Ethan Salas is all I care about. That's all I want to watch. Yeah. Drew Thorpe's very good as well, but Ethan Salas is the guy to watch for the Padres. And then the Rockies have nobody. What a surprise. Their only prospect is playing center field for them right now, and he's fantastic. Yeah. Is that the end? Yeah, that's the end of the list. So I guess we'll move into some college football news because why not? There's a little bit of stuff to talk about here.
Beautiful.
We'll start with UCLA hiring Eric Bieniemy as their associate head coach / offensive coordinator. So Ethan tried to be like, or I think Ethan was producing, and he was like, "There's no way Eric Bieniemy is going there." Guess what? Guess what, twerp?
Yo, get him down here.
I was right. I thought he was going to be the head coach, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I just wanted to hit that one for a little bit of an I told you so. I am surprised to see him out of the NFL.
Yeah.
But I think if he wants to become a college head coach, he needs to have some time as a coordinator, work on recruiting, see what the world is like, because it is so different now to go from the NFL to the NCAA.
So many different aspects you gotta master.
Yeah, it's a big jump. Next thing, though, South Carolina's William Bryce Stadium is going to host a Manchester United versus Liverpool friendly in August. So I know South Carolina and South Carolina University, or the University of South Carolina, whatever. It's a big soccer area. I just don't see the pull.
Yeah, South Carolina's just a weird spot.
Yeah, like typically you'd play in a big city.
Like Atlanta.
Yeah, not Columbia, South Carolina. No hate to Columbia, South Carolina. I got some friends to go there. No, I got some friends to go there. It seems like a cool place.
Just not for me.
Yeah, not for a Manchester United versus Liverpool game.
Yeah, just
Mercedes-Benz Stadium is pretty close. You could have used that. Could have gone to Nashville.
Yeah, honestly.
Could have gone to Jacksonville. If you wanted to be in the Southeast, I feel like there's better places to go than South Carolina.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to the game, though.
No.
This one is a big hire. Georgia State hiring the UGA running back coach Del McGee as their new head coach. So I'm pretty sure their head coach went to take a associate or assistant job in the NFL.
I believe so.
But yeah, Del McGee is a fantastic pickup. He's a little bit older, but he's been around this Georgia program since I think 2019. So I'm 2016. Oh, okay. So that's a real long time. So he's kind of been through the whole rise of Georgia football.
He knows what it takes.
Yeah, and he's been a big part of recruiting. They've had fantastic running back class after fantastic running back class. This is really big for Georgia State's recruiting.
Yeah.
They've already been a very good team. What? Oh, I don't care about COD League, man.
We lost.
Come on, man. FaZe lost to Subliners? Is that what I saw?
You're lying. You're lying. Bro.
That's garbage. FaZe sucks. I don't know. I haven't watched the COD League this year. I don't care. Yeah, I think this is a fantastic move for Georgia State. I think it's big for recruiting. I think it's going to really help them out.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's talk about what everybody cares about.
Yeah.
EA Sports College Football 25. So, this, I guess, as of yesterday, maybe today, people can begin opting in to being in the game to allow EA Sports to use their name, image, and likeness. Every
yeah.
athlete that does will get $600 and a free copy of the game, which is going to be like $60-$70 at least.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go walk on real quick.
Walk on? Yeah. He's just going to physically walk on a team right now.
Yeah.
You going to go walk on tryouts for KSU?
Yeah.
You going to go to graduate school or something?
Nah.
This is going to give over 11,000 players around the nation the chance to appear in this game, which is huge. And that's a lot of money. Nathan, quick, 11,000 times 600. I just don't feel like doing the math in my head. Yeah, you're right.
Wow. Look at that.
Actually, you're wrong. It's 6,600,000. Forgot to carry the zero.
Elbozo.
Nonetheless, I think it's awesome, and we've already got confirmation. All 134 FBS schools will appear in the game at launch, including Kennesaw State University.
Let's go. Hoo-dee-hoo.
What's the hand thing?
Yo.
Hoo-dee-hoo. I've never been to a Kennesaw State athletic event.
I have. It's been sick.
Cool. Shout out KSU hockey. Shout out the captain, Adrian Pape.
Yeah, he just got knocked out in D3 playoffs in the semifinals.
Yeah. Oh, didn't he just get hurt?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get better soon, Adrian. We love you.
Yeah. I hope you're watching.
Oh, this is interesting. EA also revealed that real life coaches will not be featured in the game. That's interesting. I think it's because they don't want to negotiate with them. That is very interesting.
I'm surprised Dion just didn't want all a part of that.
I thought Dion was going to be a cover athlete.
They would have put him in.
Honestly, I guess Dion could get a legend card. So,
what is it? Him, Shadur, and Shiloh on the cover of EA Sports of the game.
Maybe. Yeah, Nathan, you're right. Dabo is an NPC. That's a fair point. Let's see. So they've got 134 FBS teams will be available at launch. And they've worked with a bunch of schools to get university-specific assets, including crowd noise and fight songs, which is awesome. You're going to have the 12-team playoff in there. You're going to have all the bowl games. Pretty sure we're going to have the transfer portal.
That's scary.
Yeah, we're going to have the transfer portal. We'll probably have NIL, which is a big thing.
My dynasty team is going to be insane.
Well, speaking of that, what's going to be your first dynasty?
UNLV.
UNLV. You are capping. I'm going Kennesaw State. I'm going to be the OC because I respect Brian Bohannon.
I didn't want to pick Kennesaw State because I feel like that's the obvious. You know how many dynasties? We're going to do so many.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have 9 going on at the same time, and I'm never going to complete a full season. I'm going to have a Kennesaw State one. I'm going to have like 4 different Florida State ones where I do different playbooks with all of them.
Definitely going to play Hawaii.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a KSU one where I get Arch Manning to transfer to us.
Not
Facts. I'm putting Ethan on my roster.
Wow. Is there a water boy card?
You get to pick your water boy.
Yeah, you get a legend card at Bobby.
Can I get a legend ball boy? Get Red Lightning from Florida State. That man's the GOAT.
Nah, legend Bobby Boucher card.
Oh, dude, imagine. They did like fantasy legends. Willie Beeman. That'd be so sick. I would like to know what players should try and ask for more than $600. I've got a short list if you'd like me to go through it.
Yeah, go through it. 'Cause it's like
Travis Hunter.
Probably.
He should. Shador. Definitely. I agree with Nathan. Nobody should be asking for more money. Just enjoy the game. But
you sure that's what he
Arch
said?
Manning, Carson Beck, Travian Henderson, very big returning player. That's a fantastic point. These guys were like 10 years old playing this game. Yeah, I was playing on PlayStation. I still am. Actually, I'm playing on PC now.
Yeah.
Got to use an emulator. And then Quinn Ewers could also ask for more money.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to this college football playoff committee. They approved the 5+7 model unanimously. So now we get that for the 12-team playoff. And Chip Patterson put together his prediction, like an early prediction for next year's bracket. And I just kind of want to get our thoughts. So your bracket prediction, the 12th seed will be Liberty, who will win the Conference USA, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Conference USA. Go back up to the matchups. It's a little bit easier to keep track of. Yeah, and then they'll play Oregon, the 5 seed, and the winner would advance to play the number 4 seed, which would be Utah. The number 11 seed would be Ole Miss, which is an at-large bid against another at-large bid for Texas at number 6. The winner of that would play Clemson, who would be the 3rd seed. I don't know about that one. Florida State's win the ACC. But number 10, Notre Dame at number 7, Michigan. Both of those at large bids. They would play the winner of the Big Ten, which is, of course, Ohio State. And then the 9 seed Penn State at the number 8 seed Alabama. Wonder who's going to win that one. Penn State can't win the big one. Well, James Franklin can't win the big one.
State's offense sucks.
Yeah, and it's going to suck again.
It's 4 SEC teams.
Yeah, and it makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Surprised to see only one ACC team, though.
Yeah.
No Florida State.
What is that, Nathan?
They want Alabama versus UGA.
Yeah, of course.
So bad.
Of course they want that.
Yeah.
Everybody wants Alabama versus UGA. Alabama could actually be the 8 seed. They could be lower, honestly, but they could actually be the 8 seed. So let's go through his full seeding. So number 1, Georgia, because they're the SEC champion. Makes sense. I get that. I think they're for sure going to be the best team in the nation. Ohio State is the only one that contends with them for number 1 because the transfers in are ridiculous. The returning players are ridiculous.
Caleb Downs, come back. Not you,
Colin's
Seth.
about to be outside Caleb Downs' apartment with a boombox.
Not you, Seth McLaughlin.
I love you, baby. Please come back to Tuscaloosa.
Seth McLaughlin can stay for all I care. Seth looks out the window. It's like, me? Nah, bro.
Nah. Put Caleb back on the phone.
You know damn well Caleb saw that Seth went and he was like,
Put Julian Sand back on the phone. All right, number 3 seed Clemson. Ass. Clemson won't be ranked at the end of the season, bro.
give me Georgia Tech.
Cade Klubnik is garbage.
Give me GT.
What?
Georgia Tech.
This guy's a Brent Key truther. Number 4, Utah. I think they could definitely win the Big 12.
Europe.
I like them. Cam Rising hopefully will be healthy.
Hopefully. We said that like every week.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We thought he was coming back all year.
Every preview.
Bro was he was like a game time scratch week 1 and then played no games.
We're like Cam Rising should be playing.
Yeah.
They should be able to win this, and then what do you know?
Yeah, not playing. Didn't play a single game.
And they lose.
Yeah. Oregon gets the first at large bid as the 5 seed. Kind of makes sense. I think they're going to have a tough time transitioning over to the Big Ten, but I do think it's going to be a weaker year for the Big Ten outside of Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm curious to see who the wideouts are going to be.
Yeah, and running back.
Yeah.
Their wideouts, running back, and quarterback are all leaving.
Yeah, well, they got
Dylan Gabriel.
Fine.
Yeah, and they also have Dante Moore if they need him, which is crazy.
He might play running back.
Dante Moore is not playing running back, dude. All right. Texas gets the 6th seed, the 2nd at large bid. Look, you got Quinn Ewers. You got a great recruiting class. You got pretty solid transfers in as well. Who went there from Bama? What wide receiver? I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Isaiah Bond. Bro.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
You definitely knew.
No, I didn't. I forgot his name.
Fuck off.
Forgot his name. All I know is Caleb Downs
Yeah,
with Ohio State.
I'm ready for week 2, Michigan versus Texas in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, Texas has got a gauntlet this year, dude. Oh my God! But the next team, Michigan, number 7, they get in a large bid. I don't know if they're going to be that good. I don't know if they're going to. I don't know if they're going to make the playoff. Even with it 12 teams, I don't think they're going to make the playoff, and I don't think they're going to be the 7 seed for sure. Alabama at 8 kind of makes sense. If you want to be the 8 seed, you'll probably have 2 losses. I think that's probably where they're at. Maybe worse.
One's probably going to be week 4, UGA.
Yeah.
It's
in Tuscaloosa, though, right?
Yeah.
Still tough.
The other one's probably going to be Tennessee.
Interesting. I could see Tennessee making the playoff.
What is it?
Nico Yamaliava.
Yeah. But then we also got to play LSU at LSU.
That's tough too. You guys might lose 4 games.
Dude, week 2 we got to go to Wisconsin.
They could be good. Luke Fickell. Yet Bill Belichick in the stands at practice.
But like the only thing that scares me
for
is
Wisconsin?
going to Wisconsin. That is the thing that scares me.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
We're not used to going up north, man.
Yeah. That's fair. You did lose to Michigan, even though it's the Rose Bowl.
It's cold.
Not week 4.
It's gonna find a way to be cold.
Week 4 is in October.
It's gonna find a way to be cold, man.
All right. Penn State, the 9th seed. Nah. You can't convince me. Katron Allen's great. That's it.
Yeah. Scroll.
Yep. Next. Notre Dame. Sure. Why not?
Let's do it.
They've always got guys. Riley Leonard's awesome. He was a great transfer in. Right? He's their quarterback? Yeah. I like him. So I wouldn't mind them making it. Ole Miss, I think, could be higher.
Yeah.
Ole Miss, I think, might end up being one of the best teams in the country.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, I like how many guys are returning.
So you got SEC championship, them versus Georgia?
I don't know about that because Tennessee could be up there, Texas could be up there.
There's so many teams that could be there.
I know. So I'd probably say that the championship for the SEC, because it's now just the 2 best teams. I think it would be Texas, Georgia. I think Ole Miss will just be like right outside. Ole Miss,
Bama.
Ole Miss, LSU, and Tennessee will be right outside. Bama might be behind all of them.
That's scary.
It sure is. And then number 12 seed, Liberty. Sure.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know.
Caden Salter's pretty good.
Yeah, he is. Wasn't very good against Oregon.
He made me lose some money though this year.
Yeah, on those prize picks.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
By 2 yards.
Gamble responsibly.
Yeah, use a different name.
No, stop doing that. Stop. Actually gamble responsibly. Jeez, dude. we can't do that. It's not non-negotiable. And don't use your mom's credit card. You should be learning a lesson from Keishon Butte. No, definitely don't use dad's credit card either.
Keishon Butte 1-7. Oh, dude.
Yeah, I don't know who the best group of 5 team's going to be. KSU, maybe?
We lost to
UTSA?
University.
What about UTSA?
They could, bro. They got talent.
I like UTSA a lot. All right. Stake your claim. Call and make a hot take right now. Do it now.
Oh, shit.
Now. Nathan, you've got one? Nathan, you go first.
Yeah,
Call and give him the mic. That was weird. What the hell?
Ohio State's making it all the way to the final. I don't know if they'll win, but they're making it all the way. Undefeated.
I don't think it's
all
hot.
the way.
Okay. Undefeated is kind of hot.
All the way. Conference title,
Yep.
everything.
Are you
Easy.
Are you worried about the fact that Ryan Day was born on third base and he is a crybaby? Okay.
And are you worried that? Are you
Crying
worried
Ryan
that their
is the
center
problem.
is Seth McLaughlin?
That too. I just want to point out his nickname is Crying Ryan. It's not my job.
Akron.
All right, 3-0. 4-0. 5.
No,
Oregon's tough.
they're gonna beat Nebraska.
Oh, and it's in Eugene.
Oh.
They might lose to Oregon. So I'll give you the ability to call it hot. Yeah, I think it's a lukewarm take. They're kicking the shit out of Michigan, though.
Penn State. Literally, their
Oh,
only
yeah.
game they have to worry
Yeah.
about is Oregon.
Ohio State plays Oregon this year. And that's it.
Their first 3 games are
Yeah.
just what?
Yeah. Last matchup was a national or no. That was a regular season game. Right? Yeah. Whoa. Never forget. They played each other in a national championship, though, right? The first college football playoff.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was Cardell
Yeah.
Jones versus Marcus Mariota.
Yeah. Wow. Talk about
Because you had Zeke. I
Yeah.
think that's when they had. Was that when they had Scary Terry? Terry
Maybe.
McLaurin.
They might have. Yeah. I don't know.
Or was that Michael Thomas?
That might have been Michael Thomas.
Might have been. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, me either. I don't care either. Do you have your stake your claim?
Yeah. Georgia Tech will upset Georgia this year.
Talking to the mic, please.
Georgia Tech will upset Georgia this year.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yep.
Ugh. I don't like that one, man. I'm sorry.
Every 5 years.
Yeah. Very hot. Very hot take.
Yeah, well, it's better than Nathan's fucking lukewarm take.
Okay. I have like a take. I don't know why we all went college football, but I guess I'll stick with it.
Because that's what we talked the most about.
Yeah.
You know, we
yeah,
got
we
that
talked a
feeling.
lot of college football.
Clean old fashioned hate.
I love that name. That's a great name for a rivalry.
Dude, this past year was close.
Yeah. Yeah. Closer than it needed to be. For sure.
Yeah. What was it? 6?
35 or 31-23.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6.
Ew. 2016? The last time they lost, it was by 1 point. God, 13-7 in 2015. What a stinker.
Look at what the year before that. OT,
All right.
bro.
All right. Last thing.
Yep.
Travis Hunter will be the college football 25 cover athlete.
Nice.
I think he's the most marketable guy out there that's returning.
They're gonna put the pinpoint image of him getting rocked by that Colorado State guy. Just from around the
Nathan, I'm going to need you to make that. I need you to make that cover. Yeah, we need that. Gotta have that one.
Do they have it? Oh yeah. Middle, right there.
There it is. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
That would be crazy. Or it'll be the picture of the two of them sitting on like that bench in that YouTube video that they made.
Forrest Gump video right there.
All right. Well,
Mama told me I'm not allowed to play with you no more.
all right. Well, from me, Grayson, and Forrest Gump to my left, I think that's going to call it an episode.
Me, Grayson, and
Yeah, that's from myself,
Okay,
Grayson,
all right, cool.
and yourself, Forrest Gump.
Mama.
Yeah, part owner of Bubba Gump Shrimp Company.
Mama said these are my running shoes.
All right, enough. It's not a bad impression. It's actually pretty good. It's a pretty good Forrest. It's almost like it comes natural to you. All right. With that being said, what you need to do so that Colin can achieve his dream of being in Forrest Gump 2 is you need to like, subscribe, comment, and follow, and turn on notifications, all that stuff on YouTube. Go over to the podcast platform. If you're listening right now, park your car. Park your car, follow, rate 5 stars, and then continue your drive. You got time. You're early. And then if you are just, I don't know, stumbling upon this, go to the social media accounts. They're all going to be right here at the bottom. And for the YouTube viewers, peace out.